This was 12/21, 1975. 3, 3, 2, 2. All right, wholeness. Have the intentions of doing a free reading, but I'm only going to give it to somebody who fits the criteria of what I'm looking for. So, what I'm looking for is somebody when you add their 2-digit day, their 2-digit month, and their 4-digit year, somewhere along that adding process, if you come up with the number 55. So, say for example, if you were born on December 21st, 1975, if you do the math the right way, you'll get a 55 out of that. The 12 is a 3. The 21 is a 3. The 10 from the 1 plus 9 is 10. And 7 plus 5 is 12. 10 plus 12 is 22. 22 and 33 is 55. So you can finagle a 55 out of that. So again, I'm going to do a free reading, but I want to give it to somebody who has the component of 55 mixed in their numerology. If that confused you, if you put your 2-digit day, month, and year up there, I'll try and help you. A couple of them. But I'm going to need you to do some math. So, looking for somebody with a 55, and I'll do this reading. This reading, again, is a perspective reading on a potential perspective of who you're doing this soul dance with. You know, people say that you're trying to find your tribe, or you have twin flames, or you have soul contracts and soul ties. Even some of y'all have gotten to a point where you got soul enemies. You can do anything in this realm. You can create anything. So this reading is something I devised a couple years ago to potentially help you with the 2 closest persons in your circle. So it will be yourself and soul number 1 that you're connected to, and it'll show your connection to that person. And then soul number 2, your connection to that person. Then the next card will discuss what ties all 3 souls together. The next one will be what's the perceived group mission. Since again, some people have that idea that you have to have a tribe to go through this. So that might give you some illusion as to what that mission is. And then the next 2 cards are what are the helpful components of the people you're working with, and what are the harmful components of these souls that you're connected with. And then there will be a projected outcome, and then advice for next time should that be necessary. So again, because tickety talk, I haven't figured it out because I don't do lives on that level. I was trying to put a message up there, but it told me I couldn't do it. So I'm looking for somebody in your 2-digit month, your 2-digit day, your 2-digit year. 4-digit year, 2-digit day, 2-digit month, 4-digit year. I'm looking for somebody whose numbers add up to 55. If you're not sure how to do it, put them up there and I'll help you. So I'll give this free reading. This is an 11-card reading. This is not a cheap reading, but this might help somebody just for the sake of exposure. Because I got a little time, then I'm going to do this one on the house. This is a variation of a past life reading if you want to get on that level. So 12, 24, 3, 6, 10, and 10. So 9 and 29. That's a 29, which breaks down to 11. Nice, but breaks down to 11. Which breaks down to a 2. You're welcome, Carrie. You're more than welcome. So, boom, 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 boom. All right, I'm going to do that because I'm not going to sit on here all day. That's not fair. If don't nobody do it, God, who was that just gave me them numbers? If you're still in here, who just gave me your birthday? It was like that 12, 24, 19, whatever it was. Somebody just gave me their birthday. Art, it was you? Okay, Art. If don't nobody come in, doesn't. If don't nobody come in here with that 55 I'm looking for, and if you will give me permission to do the reading for you, I'll do it. Because I'm not going to sit in here. And I'm not going to make this no hour-long live. So there's a 1. 135.74. You might want to check that. January ain't got 35 days in it. What? 8/3/1990. That's not going to be a 55. 13, 10, 23, 9. Nope, that's not going to be it. Hey, 1955. What's up, old timer? 6, it's 12, it's 22, it's 32. It's a 5, close. 8 and 5 is 13, it's 23, 34. 34. Generator, operator, destroyer. 34. 125, that's 26, plus 10 is 36, plus 11, that's 47. Nope. That's an 11, also a 2. Nope. So art, a few more minutes. Well, hey there, stranger. Hey, Miss Danielle. 2, 15, 2 plus 2, 15, 85. 6, 8, 18 plus 13 is 31. 1949, that don't tell me nothing. Y'all pay attention now. I need 2-digit day, 2-digit month, 4-digit year. All right, 4, 6, that's 10, that's 20. 20 plus 17, that's 37. That's a 10, a 1. Nope. Art, look, you're looking good, Art. All right, so 10, 30, 49. I'm assuming that's 1949. So 10 and 30 would be 40, plus 50, plus 13 is 63. That's a 9. Nope. All right, one more minute. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Art. But again, wholeness. Resonance only. I always try and speak to y'all from the perspective of wholeness. Everything in this realm that we normally pay attention to is an aspect of yourself and separation. When I give Art this reading, because that's what it's looking like, ooh, 11, 12, ooh, 33, 43, 53. God, that's close. But Lala, ooh, 11, 22, 1964. Justifying the path that you gave your power, but now you're trying to find a foundation that brings you balance. That's your whole reading. Justifying what you're building that you keep giving your power to. And now you're trying to find a proper foundation to find balance with. Take your time with that one. 17, 27, 30, 40. Close. Nope. 7, 15, 15, 17, 21. Nope. All right, 30 seconds and then it's going to be Art. It's going to be Art. But like I was saying, 15, 25. No, nobody gonna get it. Like I was saying, a reading for one is a reading for all. Even when I plug in Art's name and whoever Art is going to be correlated to, resonance only. Look at what you hear me telling Art and figure out, holy shit, that's the same stuff I'll be doing. One thing I've stood on for forever is we are all going through the same thing. You're just putting your level of perspective on it. We are all going through the same experience. You're just correlating what you see as what it is. But we're all doing the same thing. So Art, at this moment, because I'm focusing in on time. Art, I see you right there. You can either choose 2 people, and you don't have to tell me their names. You can just, hey, how you doing? You can choose 2 people that you want to be soul 1 and soul 2, or you can just honor what the cards are saying and figure out who they potentially might be talking about. Now, I will say this, and some of y'all probably have this experience. Sometimes your perceived soulmate is a pet. You get it? Sometimes your soulmate ain't a human. It's something else that you have a strong affinity for. So when I'm doing this reading, or if you are going to give me a name, if you just feel like, man, I can't do nothing without my dog, my cat, my bird, and that's how you honestly feel, honor that shit. See, we get caught in the lower level perception of human is all there is or all that matters. In the hierarchy of existence, everything has energy. So sometimes your soulmate, the thing that is going to help you get through your perceived journey, ain't going to carry the same meat suit. Resonance only. So Art, if you tell me that you got the two things that the two people, just tell me yes and I'll proceed. And again, you don't have to tell me no names. You don't have to tell me. I just want you to be focused in. So when I tap into your energy here in a minute, that you already know who you correlating this reading to. So Art, let me know you're ready. You're not ready? No. No what? No, you don't want me to do it? Because if you don't want it, then I'm going to give it to Danielle. If she's still in here. Yes, you are ready. Okay. Bob, stop confusing me. I'm messing with you. All right. So, again, this is an 11 card reading. This first card will be you, who you perceive yourself to be. This is called the Flower of Life. If any of y'all have any training in sacred geometry, the Flower of Life is one of the blueprints for existence. You can only measure existence by what you understand about existing. That's not a trick. You can only understand what you've already had experience in. So, Art, who are you in this existence? And if it don't resonate, take it for what it is. Hell, it's a free reading. You're just trying to find reality. This is the Moon card in reverse. This is, I'm only trying to find the things that feel real. And the other thing you hear me tell you about this card here is, this signifies your emotions. 18 in my number systems says I've given all my potential to what I'm struggling with. In the case of this card, this says I'm tired of struggling. Man, I just want shit that's real. And again, like I said, we're all having the same experience. We're just putting our own perspective and spin on it. That's really everybody in this room. It should be. Everybody should just be trying to find out what reality is for themselves. So this card says, I'm just trying to deal with reality by trying to get out of the things that keep pulling my emotions. So, and again, you don't have to confirm anything in here. This is my perspective, and this is what I'm getting off of the cards and off of the energy. So you just trying to find reality. Now we'll deal with soul number one. Soul number one, this is, again, you didn't tell me who they are. This is soul number one out of the two people or two things that are strongest in your energy to help you complete this mission. The mission, find myself in reality. Soul number one, death. This is the Sun card in reverse. This is not death as in I'm going to kill you. This is I'm going to help you kill everything that's already killing you. This is an advocate. This is we going to get your power back from everything that you gave your power to. Look what happened. 18 took you to 19. This is this soul number one says I'm going to help you find your reality, because every time I see you playing yourself, I'm going to be right there in your ear. So again, you honor that for however you receive it. This is, from me, from my experience, this will be a spirit guide and manifest. This will be somebody who reincarnated into this cycle to make sure that you quit playing yourself. I've had that personal experience where, holy shit, in the sense, like, say, some of us say, especially in my side of the house, they'll say, oh, well, that's an ancestor reborn. They came back to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. You ain't got to tie this into ancestral lineage, but it's still the same type of thing. Like, so-and-so is only here to assist you in your journey, because assisting you in your journey is assisting that person in their journey too, if that makes sense. So soul number one says, I'm going to help you get your power back, because I'm going to keep pointing out everything you keep giving your energy to. So now the second side of this is, what is the authentic connection between you two? See, this is their mission. Their mission is, I'm just going to help you kill the stuff. But that doesn't verify why they're helping you do it. So here, this card here is going to say, why they're invested in your journey. Time to stop the leaks. This is the Temperance card. Urgency. This is a 14. You started out potentially giving all your energy into what you're struggling with. Your friend said, I'm going to help you potentially stay in control. Why? Because potentially you're in a trap and it's time for you to get free. It is a time of urgency that if you don't change your cycles, you're going to mess around and drown. If that makes sense. This is, if you don't do something different, man, it's going to get a lot worse. Holy shit. What do I keep telling y'all? Everything that we do on a lower level is a reflection of what's going on bigger levels. Nature, country, government, continent, planet. If you don't do something different, it will only get worse. So if you keep doing the same stuff, expecting to see something different, you're only drowning yourself. So this person, Soul One, is here to keep you honest. Because you'll lie to yourself. You'll lie to yourself because you've been too patient with the shit that's got you trapped, that you need somebody with a level-headed perspective to help take you out of your own. So if I didn't know you, Art, I'd say you stubborn as shit. I mean, I don't know you, but if I did know you, I would say that you're a stubborn type person. And when you lock in on something, it's hard to move you from it. So now we'll go to soul number 2. Because this one here is also trying to tie into you to make sure that you make it to your end game. God damn it, boy. Victim energy. This is the Strength card. What we have here, if I didn't know any better, is your traumas. This person here is only a representation of your traumas. This person will help you play victim, but guess what the other one said? If you keep playing victim, you're going to drown yourself. You need to stop. So from where it's going, and this next card to show me solidification on that, this one over here is what we would say the angel on your shoulder. This motherfucker right here, this your devil. They will advocate for everything that is keeping you in adversity. They'll help you fuck yourself. Resonance only. Don't take this shit to personal and then call them and say, well, I got a reading today and now I can't deal with you. Nope, because awareness will help you stop doing things to yourself. Awareness will stop you from being a victim and stop you from hanging around people who have victim energy too. Holy shit, I think I post about that every day. Too many of y'all only want people in your tribe who represent the traumas that you won't get out of yourself. You only want people who think like you when how you think ain't even safe. But their safety is in numbers. Oops. So, soul number 2 only carries a victim energy. Why? 8, struggle mind. 8 is I am going against myself, trying to find myself by going against myself. It's me versus me. So if you got somebody who is a me versus me type of person in your camp, I'm not telling you to let them go, but you might want to tell them to stop fighting themselves. Because how you going to love yourself and fight yourself at the same time? Shh, don't lie to me. Let your life tell your tale. So now, this person with this victim's energy, what is their authentic connection to you in your race to make it into reality? Whoo, good Lord. They will help you manifest your fires. Like I said, this is victim energy. This is what a lot of y'all, and y'all not going to like me when I say this, but I've been trying to teach y'all this for about 5 years. This is get the fuck out of that phoenix cycle that y'all stuck in. I'm a phoenix. I like being a phoenix because I'm built for the fight. Holy shit, who told you had to be here to fight? It's just the way it is. It's the way it is because you won't do anything different. This is, I'm going to help you manifest everything that you connected to keep you trapped. This one says, I'm going to show you the potential trap. This victim over here says, I'm going to keep you connected to the trap. 2, connection. 4, the trap. Holy shit, my mind is on fire, my body is on fire, and I don't have a chance of owning my soul. Why? Because everything burned me. What do you mean everything burned me? Because I'm a victim and you a narcissist because you pointed out what I did, but you shouldn't have done it to me. You see where I'm going? So if you got somebody in your camp who was always the victim and ain't never accountable and responsible, they'll help you be not accountable and responsible too, and you'll keep on manifesting everything that'll keep you drowning. And now, this 8 just wants you to give all your potential into that 8, and that is a ill use of energy, illusion, and ill use of ions. Got you paying attention to shit that ain't no longer real because it makes you feel good about being a victim. Have you voting for your enslavement and mad when you don't get free. Don't manifest that shit. Now, this next card says, what ties all 3 of y'all together? What ties all 3 of y'all together? It's your mind. The element of air. The reasoning process. Being honest, because a lot of y'all don't understand the difference between reality and illusion. You just think you know. No disrespect, but all the disrespect included. You just think you know. That's your reasoning process. The element of air is only as good as the programming within the programmed themselves. If you can't think higher than the thoughts that already got you connected to a struggle, you are the struggle. So the tie-in right here says it's the reasoning process in the sense to where you've been doing this to yourself for so long, you have to hire somebody else to help you kill it because your natural tendency is to stay stuck in it. So the reasoning process is that veritable devil on one shoulder and angel on the other shoulder because you haven't learned to listen to yourself. This is, in my experience, this is lack of trust. You don't trust yourself, so you would rather watch and see what the general masses are doing or seek guidance from this, that, and the other to verify what you already knew within your own self. So the tie-in is you need something to show you how to move better. 3 + 2 is 5. That's movement. You need something to show you how to move better, but because you don't trust yourself, you now need a spiritual support team. One to show you the good side of what's going on, and the other one to show you the bad side of what's going on, because as long as the bad side gets more attention, hello infinity. You'll stay in the loop. This one is the sun. You can kill all the shit. If the sun takes out its power, we all go bye-bye. So the next card, which is a duality, and it came out in this reading. It said it's going to show you the helpful side and the harmful side. Only in this case, it's 4 cards. Because I'm going to show you the helpful side of this person here who says, man, let that shit go. But I'm also show you the harmful side. If you've been following me for a long time, I told you, or I always tell you, that we are all signs, and Gemini is the supercomputer that tries to counter where Pisces is pulling itself apart. Your signs of duality, Pisces and Gemini. Pisces pulls itself apart. It's the feet. Now you're lost. Now Gemini is trying to figure out the best program in being pulled apart. But what's the best program when you're already pulled apart? Stop pulling yourself apart. Not trying to figure out which part of the part is going to help you get yourself together. Because you'll only get yourself together where you've already been pulled apart. So, no. It is only trying to find pieces in the fucking piece. You don't go with it, you stop creating it. When there's a flow, holy shit. I got stabbed. Now there's a blood flow. I don't go with the flow. I stop the motherfucking leak. See, if you keep thinking within the trap, you'll only think for the trap. So here is the helpful side and harmful side. And I say that because think about it. If you've been following me, a lot of people say, you too harsh and you too direct and you don't show compassion. No, I'm not going to show you compassion for your insanity. I'm going to show you where you are possibly insane and a patient because you've been too patient with what you need to stop knowing. So this would be me, where I'm trying to show you that you need to let that shit go. But the harmful side is that I might be too abrasive. You understand that? Somebody could be like, yo, man, I'm going to tell you the truth. But then they ain't got no filter. And then if you ain't ready to stop coddling yourself, a person that doesn't have a filter already comes off as abusive. Holy shit, back in victimology. So somebody like me, who is just trying to tell you to let that shit go, can help you become further a victim because you ain't ready to hear. False. Perspective, but false. You only suffer when you don't judge. If you don't have judgment for who you give your energy, you suffer as the consequence of fucking experience. If I use my judgment to understand that that's a fire and I don't need to stick my hand in it, no experience needed. No suffering required. You don't give your energy to anyone, and I'm going to get back to this reading. And again, not to challenge you, but a lot of people don't give their energy to anyone because they have not perfected keeping their energy for themselves. So then everybody else becomes a point of endangerment. That's trauma bonding. The reverse side of what y'all call trauma bonding is all they do is run to each other. A lot of people run from each other because they don't have security within themselves. When you seal the holes in your aura, your field of empathy stops you from getting fucked over by everybody else. It's me. That's it. Not me versus them. It's me. Because everybody is a reflection of the choice of who I gave my energy. Not me, and I gave that person my energy and they did me wrong and now I need to take it back, blah, 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 blah. Or me and I gave that person my energy and they did me right and shit, now I want to go further. Holy shit, both of them was choices. But guess who was the chooser? So it was me. This planet runs on victimology 101, but y'all call it spirituality. Sorry. Everything outside of you is the result of you losing yourself. Manifestation comes from within. Manifestation comes from within. There is nobody until you create time with them. This is my energy. T-I-M-E. T-I-M-E. This is my energy. Who? My energy. M-E. My energy. It's me. But back to this reading. The helpful side of somebody that's trying to get you to kill that shit, you're welcome, goddess. The energy side, I'm sorry, the helpful side of this person that is trying to help you kill this shit, here's the helpful side. They're going to show you where you need to get, holy shit, I might be a motherfucking psychic. I'm not. That's a trap. I apologize. Let me not say that. That's a gift I don't need. This side right here will show you where you need to let that Phoenix bullshit go. Why? Because it's only going to help you manifest more shit that's burning you, requiring you to star as the fire itself. You understand that? The Phoenix is the being on fire. But I want to go through a shit show of being on fire and seeing what's burning me. But holy shit, look in the mirror. Holy shit, it was me. There go that me again. This person here says, cut the crying out. Cut the crying out. You have gotten out here and connected to the potential. The potential is when I didn't use my judgment. Potentially, I can be anything. But if I don't have enough discernment and judgment and application of energy to actually create it, it will never be. This side here, never. You don't need to do that. You good. You don't have to make that clear. You good. Trust me. I wish they showed comments here. I get it daily. But you've been around long enough to know. I told you I only speak from perspective and experience. That wasn't a challenge. That's why I clarify and say I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you because I know you wouldn't challenge me. So this side right here says you need to kill that because everything that you keep manifesting, holy shit. Everything you keep manifesting with that victim energy, that shit leave you crying. That shit leave you crying and that shit leave you only further creating, goddess, more phoenixes. This will lose some of you. I keep saying everything is you in separation of yourself. If you are on fire, when you separate yourself further, what are they? They're on fire too. Holy shit, it's a replication effect. If I only show somebody love, then if they are perfect in themselves, they can only show love too. If I show somebody hate, then they only gonna show hate too. Holy shit, sounds like this planet, don't it? What was the word for today? Gratitude. If I show gratitude to someone, then holy shit, it's an infectious experience that should only show gratitude further. But if all I see is everything burning me and I'm crying because I ain't got enough and that person ain't do what I want them to do, but I ain't even done it for myself either. And in a loop. So again, this person here says, man, I'm going to show you how to kill this shit. Take your power back. But that's a trap. Listen to what I'm saying. You don't take your power back. You just stop giving it. Sorry, Maxine Waters. I don't need to reclaim my power. I just need to stop being the source of the leak. Because it's time for me to urgently quit creating what's destroying me by destroying myself. So I need to quit crying about what I'm not seeing and learn to manifest better. Or, because I hear you, if I can't manifest better, I need to start figuring out why I'm seeing what I don't want to see. Did I vote for it? Did I do anything to prevent it? Or am I just going with the flow? Shh. So the harmful side, the helpful side says, I'll show you everything you're crying about. But like I said, if you become too abrasive to somebody who is a trauma nurturer, they ain't going to hear nothing you said. They're only going to fall further into victimology. So here's what happens when that soul number one says, man, you need to cut this shit out. I'm going to hold you accountable. Don't hold me accountable. I just love my traumas. Remember the connection was, I'm going to show you a better reasoning process. If that soul one pushes too hard against you, Art, you become aimless. Man, I can't move around him because every time I say something, he or she always got something against it. Hey, man, I'm going to go out there and kick that dude ass because he looked at me wrong. Nah, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with you. You don't know what's going on. You either going to get hurt or you're going to either go up in jail. Nah, fuck that. I ain't no punk. See, reasoning kicked in, but anger took over. Who's wrong? Here, we going to go to soul number two. The motherfucker going to be like, yeah, let's go get him. Let's go get him. Why? Because I ain't happy in myself. And now that you ain't happy in yourself, I'm going to help you go cause harm to others with the potential of harming yourself. So this is your rah-rah buddy. This is your rah-rah buddy right here who is with the shits, like y'all like to say. So this is the helpful side of somebody that's with the shits. And I'll walk you through this once this card comes out because I already know what's getting ready to happen. But here's the person who only likes for you to stay stuck in your shit. Here's the helpful side of them. They're going to tell you where you hung up. They're going to keep you caught in the cycles of death. Holy shit. I'm going to show you death by showing you how to live. I'm going to show you death by showing you how to die. I'm going to show you death by letting you hang on to shit that ain't doing nothing but drowning you, and now you stagnated. If you don't understand the word stagnated, that means stuck. So the helpful side of somebody who is only pandering to your victim energy is you can see where, goddamn, this motherfucker got a lot of traumas and a lot of hang-ups. And he or she is telling me to do shit that ain't going to work out for me, but it just make them feel better. What did I say at the beginning? A lot of y'all trauma bond on your soul tribes, but you want people that's just as traumatized in their thinking as you because it's the only way you feel safe. This motherfucker here don't feel safe unless you stuck too. Why? Because two stuck people make good victimology, and you motherfuckers can manifest everything. Get it? Hope I ain't lost you, Art. But again, as I said, a reading for one is a reading for all. So the helpful side of somebody is when they show you where they only are getting you stuck, you got choice. Holy shit, judgment. Holy shit, judgment. I see where this person won't let go of the shit that they hanging on to, and now they drowning. And if I keep doing the same stuff they're doing, guess what I'm going to do too? I'm going to be stuck like Chuck too. Holy shit, I'm now presented with choice because I now have enough information to develop from my perception a better perspective using discernment, not to include my traumas. Ta-da. I see what that person doing, But holy shit, that old motherfucker Heal and Reveal keeps saying everybody is a reflection of you in your healing or your sickness. Here's your sickness. And your sickness only wants you to be stuck. So if I can see, even if it ain't malicious, because it's just trauma response, they're not trying to get me hurt. It's just they won't heal. So if I keep going around somebody who won't heal, it's going to be hard for me to heal too. So the helpful side is he's showing you, he or she showing you where they stuck. It's going to be your choice. The harmful side, before I even throw this card, is where you are stuck in your cycles. The harmful side of seeing where somebody else is stuck in shit is that same shit I just got through saying. You used to being stuck in shit too, so it feels comfortable. That's what we call safety bonding. That's what you hear me call Control-Alt-Delete. You know anything about a computer? When you hit Control-Alt-Delete, you go into safe mode. Now you're only 50 to 60% usable. You can't even use all your energy. Why? Because what's driving you is already corrupted. This planet exists in safe mode. We don't want to use our energy because it's already corrupted. And so we want the corrupted part of the energy that we keep giving to fix us when it can't even fix itself. Oops. So we want what's stuck to unstuck us when it's stuck too. So the harmful side is where I'm just waiting on somebody to do it for me. Oops. I'm just waiting on somebody to do it for me. I want my soul tribe. I'm going to embrace what's embracing me because that's what keeps me safe. This child can hold itself together as long as it's surrounded by things that make it feel safe. 3, what I keep communicating with, my thoughts, will show me how to move. How to move where? From being stuck. But where are you going to move from being stuck from? Into more victimology that I'm only going to keep on manifesting. Because that now becomes my programming. Your reasoning is your programming. If that makes sense. So this side right here says, I'll get you stuck and you'll love it. This side right here says, I'll show you where you keep burning yourself and it's aimless to continue. What if you're trying to get help? If you are trying to get help, I applaud you. But I will challenge you to make sure you are helping yourself first. Because trying to get help from somebody who only helps you from a methodology designed not to help you ain't help at all. It's like going to the pharmaceutical company for a fucking cure when you're the whole reason why they're in business. And I'm not trying to down any therapist or anybody, psychologist or anything like that. But if you can't see past the bullshit of yourself, somebody else can dump a whole lot more bullshit into you. Now they'll have you climbing Mount Nebo trying to find yourself. Or you need to do a 12-step reclamation when all you had to do was sit down and say, God damn, it was aimless for me to keep crying about shit that's killing me because I like being the leak because I'm running from reality. Because I need somebody else to show me a better reasoning. That's called programming. For me, if I can't stop and see what I'm doing to myself, it's going to be hard for somebody else to do it for me. But if I can stop and see what I'm doing to myself and I make the honest attempt to get rid of it and I'm just not making it to the end, then I can hire in somebody else to help me. But if I didn't do the due diligence of responsibility and accountability for my choices and I got to find somebody else to choose better for me, am I not still fucking enslaved? Perspective. So do the work and not get worked over by what's working you. So the projected outcome. Remember, got my boy over here who says, hey man, I ain't gonna let you play yourself. And then you got that other side over here that says, hey man, let's play the game. I like being a phoenix. At least I'm warm. Hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. You don't deserve me at my best because I only like being at my worst. Stupid shit like that. We see it all day now. All day long. Clever sayings and bullshit like that. So projected outcome. The projected outcome, because you're carrying both of these souls with you. But remember, it's your choice. It's your choice. Holy sheep shit, Batman. you're going to have to see where you're being the martyr. This is, you ain't going to get out of the ritual, but you're going to have to start taking accountability for what you give your energy to. I'll be honest with you. That's where a lot of people who have learned that this is an illusion, but yet we're still here. This is where most of us exist from. Martyrdom. Man, ain't none of this real, but you know what? I'm here, so now I better make better choices about what I give my energy. I'm a martyr because I willingly gave my choice. Versus, we got to do what we told. You already a sacrifice. You didn't have any accountability or any level of judgment or discernment. You just do what you told. See, you already a sacrifice. You already a part of the ritual. Do what you told. Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Oh my God. No thought process, just trauma response. Can't think for yourself, and then you let the motherfuckers that already told you that they don't give a shit about you tell you what to do. This is bigger than government. So if you can't think for yourself and see where, God damn, I'm the one doing this, then you're a sacrifice. But if you can look and say, damn, I did that, but it was my choice. If I can't look and say, holy shit, this was me doing that, but I'm still caught up in the ritual of somebody else being more accountable for me than I am for myself, you're still a sacrifice. You're still Isaac. You're still Isaac. And you better hope Abraham hears the message in time, because you're caught up in a ritual. But the projected outcome is you're going to still stay a martyr, because here's where I tell you from. If you try and use anything in the field of sickness as what's going to give you healing, you the fool. If all my food is tainted, but I'm going to use tainted food as what's going to make me feel better, holy shit, I'm the martyr. I did it to myself because I already know there's nothing here to help me. It is only here to keep me in victimization and to keep me manifesting things that will keep me stuck in the cycles of death. But if I embrace it, I embraced everything that's killing me. So if you embrace everything that's killing you, did you not do it to yourself? Did you not just become the martyr for the ritual that only intended to sacrifice you? So if you have awareness of what's going on and you keep doing it, Art, it's on you. It's on you. That is why you hear me say knowledge gets you fucked up. Awareness will set that ass free. I'm aware that a lot of the shit out here, I don't need to know. Why? Because it was concocted by people that didn't know either. And so they made up a story. And they either beat it into everybody else or sold it to enough people to where now it's a belief. I just need to focus on me and make sure I ain't becoming a martyr by giving my energy into some bullshit that ain't got a goddamn thing to do with me. How do you know it ain't got nothing to do with me? Is it showing me reciprocity? Is it requiring me to have to become invested in it with the intent of return, or I'm already seeing what I need to see? See, that's reciprocity. It's already there. Not if I do for you, you gonna give for me. No, that's a reflective karmic relationship. I do this and then I get that. But if you don't show up, then I already wasted my energy. Holy shit, you got bad judgment. I'm not giving you my energy until you show me that there's none to give. Ta-da, gotcha. I don't need to give my energy in reciprocity. I just need the capacity to flow freely as you are doing the same. People need to learn that. When you get caught in this ideology of, I got to do this with somebody else, and then if they don't play their part, we all fall apart. That's not a good team. That's not a good team. That if the components of your team don't work as one, and now you all fail, why are you staying in that team? Why not hire yourself and get out of that ritual? But I digress. So the last card, advice for the next time, because I'm going to be honest with you. This one says that you're going to have the tendency to still embrace the ritual, and everything in the advice for the next time, because I'm going to be honest with you. This one says that you're going to have the tendency to still embrace the ritual, and everything in this realm is a ritual. You're going to have the tendency to embrace the ritual, but you're going to try and become more accountable for your choices. That, again, being honest with you, is still trauma responsive. I got a better sense of understanding of what I think I know, so it's easier for me to do it now. When the whole goal was, why am I doing it? The advice for next time, WHY. Figure out why, and it kills off a lot of shit. I need you to do that. Why? Because I want you to do it. Then do it yourself. I need you to do that. Why? Because everybody else doing it. I'm not everybody else. I am, holy shit, me. I'm not here to be a part of a collective that cannot even collect itself on the individual level, let alone on the motherfucking masses. That's insanity. The collective consciousness, but we all play a part. Make it make sense. So the advice for next time is figure out why. WHY. Figure out why. It's all trickery. It's all trickery. It's all designed to keep your ass burning, to keep stealing your fires by guiding you to keep on moving, to find a better you within by going through the experiences of everything that keeps leaving you without what you need to see, without what you want to have, without any awareness of what all this is. So don't trick yourself. If you start asking the questions why before you actually show up and do anything, that gives you the field of judgment. I need to have all the information before I do this. Yes, well, not, but ring, ring, ring. Yes, I got a $5 million dowry. If you give me 50,000 today, I will send you 5 million tomorrow. Okay, no judgment. Got it? No judgment. Nope, he already gave you all the information you need. He wants me to pay him today, and then he'll pay me tomorrow. But if he already got all this money, he don't need me altogether. Unless I'm a fool. Because guess what he gonna do? Burn you. So if I take in all the information up front, and then, holy shit, what we did in the military, I'm mad GI, implement a plan and make a decision and figure out before I move. If I get all the information up front before I move, I should have awareness of where I'm going, even if it's not where I end up. At least I'm accountable for which way I went. Not wandering aimlessly in the desert, waiting to be fed for 40 years. Make it make sense. But as it's reading shows, if you keep pulling from the field of aimlessness, it'll all make sense to you. So, Art, I hope that helped you a little bit. And again, do not get super literal and start looking at people sideways. Look at you from all directions. Look at you from all directions and figure out, yo, that's what that motherfucker was talking about. Yeah, he always trying to help me. Or, yo, this motherfucker here got some traumas and they always in some shit and I always end up in some shit too. Perspectives. This was a free reading. Resonance only. Just don't let ignorance be always. Lissa, your question was how to break through when you know you're aimlessly in that team. Why are you in that team? Why are you in that team? You're welcome, Art. Are you in a team? If you're in a team that ain't a team, are you in a team? And are you not being responsible enough to yourself to not be there? See, why? Accountability to self, responsibility to self, not just the ability to keep responding to what you got told you have to do. I'll honor that. You said I'm changing teams today. But at my level, don't change teams. Just become better aware of who you're hiring on your team. Because, see, changing teams is still denotation of motion. You're still looking for somebody else to take that place. Why not get rid of everything else that's not working for me so that I can still see me? And then in a lot of people's cases, once I get rid of everybody else that I thought was on my team and I see it was all me, then I see what was tearing me apart. Was it them or was it me? Because if I get rid of one person and go hire in 2 more persons without stopping to look at me, bad judgment. Figure out what you keep doing to hiring in the wrong energies and hire yourself. Higher and HIRE. Holy shit, I need to be more accountable. I need to be more responsible. I need to make better choices that are a reflection of the things that I'm trying to manifest and not just the shit that I thought I knew. Game changer. Last thing I'm going to say before I go, and something I've always said, life remains hard until you allow it to become easy. And the minute you come out your mouth telling you it ain't just that simple, you just did what I just said. Life remains hard until you allow it to become easy by exercising your energy of fucking choice. Not just keep choosing what ain't choosing you. Wholeness.